Hey, Vikrant here, and today we have once again our very special Vishnu.
Hi everyone.
So, Vishnu is studying in Singapore. He did his studies in Singapore in NUS, and he's now working as a what again?
A data science consultant.
As a freaking data science consultant. But this video, we'll be talking about his time during his studies and the cost that he incurred during it. Vishnu, first question, big one. What was the total cost of your whole education in Singapore?
Around 60,000 Singapore dollars.
60,000 Singapore dollars. And let's now break it down. So, what would you say was your biggest cost?
Naturally, the tuition fees.
And how much was that?
I paid 45,000 Singapore dollars as the tuition fees, which is $15,000 for every semester, and my course was a 3-semester program. Before you jump to conclusions, I think it's very important for me to point out that the course that I did, being a little niche in its nature, business analytics, a field being very new as well, the tuition fee for the course was quite high. If you take a traditional engineering program, it would be 1/3 or lower than that of the cost that I paid.
Okay, so as I can clearly see, 45,000 of your 60,000 went to your tuition fee, right?
Yes.
Do you know of any scholarships that are available there so that students can maybe pay a bit lesser?
I'm not aware of any scholarships for my course per se, but the Ministry of Education from Singapore used to provide scholarships for other traditional programs like engineering. That scholarship program from the Ministry of Education has been stopped now.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So those typical scholarships do not exist, but I'm sure there'll be some other scholarship in the market, but not so many anymore.
Okay. And what was your rent like?
Rent, I was paying around $500 a month. So,
Okay.
I mean, if you can put everything together, which is your house rental plus electricity, gas, water, plus internet, I think, and you sharing a room with someone else in Singapore, you can manage in 550 Singapore dollars a month.
Okay, that is still expensive. For us in Germany, I don't think we ever share a room with someone. We share a house maybe at times. Most of the students do.
Okay.
And the cost in a smaller city go to 200, 250, 300 maximum euros. And in a bigger city, which comes down to 500, 600 euros also at Munich and Berlin. But yeah.
Yeah, so Singapore is very, very expensive when it comes to real estate. Similar
Yes,
for
for
Hong
sure.
Kong, New York City, San Francisco, maybe the likes of London, Milan, and stuff as well.
Moving on, how did you travel around in Singapore?
How did I travel around? Public transport. Singapore's public transport is very good and efficient, and everybody uses that.
And how much do you pay for that?
Typically, students who study in the university stay very close to the university. So, travel is not a very big part of their cost because there are shuttles within the university, and just reaching from home to university, it's like what? Maybe $1 one way and $1 back. But if you're
okay.
close by, you can still afford to walk as well.
What about the food?
Food, I think you can manage within $200 to $250 a month. It can even go
Okay.
lower if you cook at home and stuff.
Okay, so you were mostly eating obviously outside.
Yeah, so I was eating in the university.
That is.
Almost all of my meals except for breakfast were eaten in the university.
In the dinner also.
The food is subsidized in university, and university offers you a good variety of food to choose from. So I could
That's
have
true, but-
Chinese lunch, Western food for dinner. Next day my lunch can be Indian, and then Japanese dinner, and a Korean lunch the following day, and Vietnamese dinner the following day.
That's nice because here in Germany we don't really get dinner in canteens. The canteens close by 5-6 p.m. maximum.
Okay. So the cafeterias and food courts in NUS would close by 8-9ish.
Okay, so that's still reasonable.
Some
Okay,
of
so
them
that's
would
good.
close earlier, but basically you have food available in the university. There will be 1 or 2 places open 24 hours as well, so you'll not go hungry. You can definitely manage within the university.
And what about chilling, party life, going to the movies or something? How often do you get to do that? How much can you spend? How much time do you have to do that?
Okay, so I have seen students going for movies. I don't watch movies even if I have $1 million in my pocket, because I'm not a movie buff. So I might not be the best person to answer that. But a movie ticket costs around $7 for students.
Okay, that is cheap.
So people do choose to go for movies on and off. Otherwise, when it comes to chilling, alcohol is very expensive in Singapore. So be prepared to shell out money if you're drinking alcohol outside. Some people choose to chill over drinks at home, which is significantly cheaper than drinking outside.
As always, everywhere.
Yeah, so that's the kind of thing that you do. Otherwise, yes, of course, I mean, there are networking events and stuff happening around, so you always have an option of going to those places.
Okay, all right. That was good to hear, and thanks a lot once again for the video, for teaching us about all the costs that you incurred during your life in Singapore. And I hope you will be coming here and visiting me soon.
Yeah, hopefully.
Soon.
Cut.